this shit away.
What?
Put it away? No, just put this in the car.
You're gonna put it in the car? Okay. I just put it in your sink, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So you know that whenever you put on Facebook, just topics.
What?
Whenever you just thing on Facebook,
What? You think it's not going on Facebook?
that's what it comes up to.
Okay, let me see what's
So
going
just
on.
double check. Only could be mine. Is yours okay? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. That's why I don't see you as much. Okay, no, that's good.
Good now?
Yeah.
You can move over a little bit, you know. You don't have to be so strange, you know. Yeah. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. We're here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put on my headphones. Hello, everybody. This is the Juice Podcast. We are here. We are here with Short Boss, and Tristan is putting some fucking food away, I guess, or whatever story may be. So, Extreme, I don't know where he is. I'm not too sure what's going on with him or what he's doing, but fuck, man, whatever, man. We're going to get this party jumping and get it started, you know what I mean? So tell a friend to tell a friend. The Juice Podcast is here. We are online. We are on Twitch. We are on IG, and we are on Facebook. So if you guys want to tell a friend, we are here on multiple platforms. Again, we got Short Boss to my right, and Tristan will be plugging in to my left. Yeah, everyone, welcome to the Juice Podcast. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
This guy said one way. Yeah, so we are here. Tell a friend to tell a friend again. I reiterate that. Again, anything you guys hear on the podcast is just our opinions. Don't get sensitive. Don't get in your feelings. This is our 9th episode, so that means our 9th week, and we have offended a lot of people. And I've lost a lot of friends, requests or friends on Facebook. So it is what it is. We're doing our job, I guess. If people are watching and getting mad, I guess we're hitting ears and we're getting through to some people. So last week was kind of heavy. We talked about mental illness and whatnot. I got a lot of. We're live right now. There's a beer if you want. But yeah, I got a lot of remarks in regards to that. Last week was really serious. A lot of people messaged me. A lot of people called me, saying, extreme is this and extreme is that. Extreme is not don't have no feeling. You have no empathy. Hey.
Really?
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of shit like that. So it was kind of crazy,
About what? That whole depression?
Yeah, about the depression thing.
Yeah, I had some people message me and say, like, thanks for
Pick it up.
explaining
Yeah.
that.
I had a lot of people say, you know what, you should listen to Tristan or whatever. So Tristan probably got back some. Tristan probably got back some followers last week. You know what I mean?
Tristan.
He probably got some followers last
Yeah.
week, but it was
that's a tough. That's a tough.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Depending on who you're talking to, it is big right now in the world, in the NBA and NFL and all these different things. There are, mental health is like a big thing going on in the world right now. So, and people have their different opinions about it. A lot of people don't understand it. I'm not gonna dwell on this too much because we went into last week, and I don't really want this episode to kind of go like that. But yeah, it's a big thing in the world right now. So but people have their opinions about it, and they're just opinions, people. So a lot of people that make opinions probably don't have all the facts. You know what I mean? Like, as you could see last week, Extreme didn't know a lot of the stuff that Tristan it put me on, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, I did say it to a couple people after, like, I didn't know. like Tristan really informed me last week. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know it was this serious. I didn't know this was the cause of this. I didn't know that this was like the issue or the background. You know what I'm saying? So him kind of filling me in, kind of brought some understanding to the subject. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that I'm not the only one. I hope a lot of people that were watching last week also took that into consideration, that we're just informative. If you don't know, we are the podcast. We do talk shit. We do have a lot of jokes and white girl Wednesdays and whatever fuck else, you know what I mean? We have a lot of that, but we do try to be informative for most of the time. So I thank you, Tristan. Like, it was really good, man. Like, again, I got a lot of feedback last week saying, Tristan was this and Tristan's right, and Extreme's an asshole and doesn't have no feelings.
I didn't mean to put him on the spot like that. It's just sometimes it's like when people aren't understanding, it's just you have to,
put them
just enlighten
give
them.
them some
especially with the whole quarantine and everything, like lockdown
too,
that's when it builds
that's
it up.
been making it worse.
Yeah,
too,
it makes
right?
it worse. For
Yeah,
people.
it makes it worse too, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, thank you for that. And again, Extreme's not an asshole, people. He's a teddy bear, man. Like he's one of those dudes. He's a nice guy. You know what I mean? He has that old school Caribbean, nothing wrong with you attitude. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said, my daughter's autistic, and again, I'm not gonna stay in this topic too long, but my daughter's autistic, and like even my parents are like, nothing's wrong with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's how the Caribbean.
that's the Caribbean. They
The
don't think
background,
anything is
they
wrong
don't
with
think
you.
anything.
You know what I mean? They don't
Same
think
thing
it.
with my daughter.
You know what I
They
mean?
will just think that because you're living in Canada, you must follow the
The
Caribbean
way,
ways
yeah, you know what I
and the
mean?
Caribbean ways.
So they just feel like, there's nothing wrong with them, or, whatever. They just need 2 lick and then whatever.
That's it,
You
they're
know what
back
I'm
to
saying?
normal. Yep,
But like it's not really
it's not
that
that,
serious.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's not
they-
really that way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
At least I wasn't here for the Bill Cosby one.
Oh, he wasn't here for that.
I wasn't here for the Bill
Yeah.
Cosby one, but if I was here, you guys, I would have blessed you guys with some knowledge on that one too. So
So bless us that you brought it up, nigga.
You brought it up.
Yo, yeah. This guy just brought it up like at the middle
no,
of nowhere.
no. I was trying to call in when I couldn't get a hold of you,
Mm-hmm.
but just to be brief, like that's when you hear the whole thing about like, oh, why didn't people like come, talk about that, or why didn't they go to the police? Like, it's just that's very like fucking traumatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, I went to school today, blah blah blah. I got raped. Like, It's not something easy to talk about. And then when you actually look it up and you realize, like, because I know people who have actually been assaulted, and when you go to the police station with them, like the questions that the cop is asking them, it's like so insensitive.
Yeah.
And then even
well,
then,
they don't try to be insensitive. I feel like cops try to figure out if
No,
if
but they'll
people
be
are
like,
lying or
like,
not.
what were you wearing? Like, what kind of panties were you wearing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like all these like weird questions, because apparently some dudes are just into some weird shit. But
This guy's an idiot.
no,
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
what
I understand what you mean.
is
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
They
yeah.
just want to believe the
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
The
Right.
cops them just want to believe the story.
and then it's like even half of those rape kids don't even get processed, or
Yeah.
and then half of the time it never goes to trial because it's he said she said, and even if it does go to trial, your character gets assassinated because they just
View you
portray
or whatever, yeah.
as a loose
Cannon.
easy
Yeah,
girl, whatever,
yeah.
you'll fuck anything.
Yeah, so
And
they
then
already write
even
you off
if
already.
Even if you get that far, most of them don't even lead to a conviction. So like most of these females just take it to the chin and just try to keep moving. But
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's hard to because like a lot of like I'm not saying that every girl does this or whatever, because there is some true factor. I watch a lot of fucking 48 Hours and another 48 Hours and fucking Law and Order. I watch a lot of that shit.
Yeah,
But
Law
I
and Order.
like a lot of females like lie.
Yeah.
So when these cops ask these people these intent questions, not because of it's not because they're trying to be assholes. I just feel like they're trying to
Because
figure
they
out
know
if they're
that-
lying. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right. And there's
Yeah.
that delicate balance. but also
Exactly,
at the same
exactly.
time,
And they want to make sure the story's right.
Yeah.
the story is right and stuff,
Yeah.
but also at the same time, like it's just like when you look at like Bill Cosby, for example, a lot of shit that he did was not consensual. Even if you want to say like back then everyone was doing that,
Right,
that's
right.
pretty fucked up. Like for example, like with me, like if I go out to the bar and stuff, like a lot of people, like I think a lot of people don't understand the concept of consent.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people have this view about Bill Cosby the way that they do now, because they don't have this
like times
idea-
change kind of thing.
times have changed. And it's like, for example, like a lot of people don't know that if you go to a bar with a chick or you go to a bar and you pick up a chick and she's sloshed, or you both are sloshed, and you go home, and you guys have sex or whatever, she wakes up in the morning, she's like, yo, I didn't consent to this shit. You can go to jail.
Yeah, right,
You know?
right.
Yeah.
Or under the influence of anything. Yeah, he came over, we both smoked a spliff, and then we had sex, but I didn't really want it. I was under the influence.
But then that's also considered not consensual, right? If she said like,
if
oh,
you're under
really...
anything, you can't consent.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's the thing. And it's like with me personally, I know for some reason I always find out who was being a creep or abusive after a relationship is done.
Right.
That's when his business comes out.
Right.
But I think a lot of dudes, like a lot of people, like I don't have kids, but I think if I had a child, I'd teach them about consent and shit.
Yeah, consent is like, I don't know, man. It's like that's a very sensitive subject, like rape and consent.
But it's
and,
just
you know,
like if someone says no and you're still trying to do it, like that's
Yeah. That's,
so I seen this one meme. It was like, if you take a girl on a trip, are they required to have sex with you? I
Oh.
see, like if I find a girl and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna fly you. You're gonna go to Jamaica, and she comes, and you know, like whatever, you guys go, and then, you know, whatever happened, if the nigga, even if the guy's aggressive or whatever, and that girl files for rape, she's gonna look like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like at what point is like,
I just think if the girl says no, just back off.
well, for
And I'm not laughing
in this
like
li-
as
in
a
this
joke.
in this society right now, yeah, you have to do that because
Yeah.
you can't take no chances.
But
Yeah.
even if she says no the first time and then you're still whatever,
No, you
and then
just have
she
to-
says yes after,
No, just
could
watch
still
it.
say-
she
could
can still say I said no.
Yeah,
It's just I didn't
because
know
she
if this
could
man was
twist
gonna
the-
strangle
She
me.
can twist
or
the
whatever.
words,
Yeah.
and then you're the one who's gonna get.
but how do you know it's not a playful no? Like, how do you distinguish if it's like, no, like
Again,
you know,
that's
you
why
know?
you're supposed to know your partner, or you're supposed to know. These
But if
people.
you're just
I
meeting
don't
this
have
girl,
all the
usually if you're just
answers.
meeting this girl,
Well, you can tell how toxic they are too, right? So in the fact that if you both are toxic, then you guys are screwed.
yeah.
But if you could tell, like, you're not as much as toxic as she is,
Yeah.
then you could tell that if she
Intoxicated,
really,
you mean? Intoxicated.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she really means it, or she just playing the game, or
Listen, there's a lot of.
she-
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of females where I try to swerve and they say no. I'm just like, I don't put a little work in, you know.
Alright.
Give it
Alright.
put in a little work, you know.
Stop admitting that you're a pom pom.
What I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
This
you
man
know,
Yeah, let's
confirmation.
yeah, they give me, you
This
know,
man's admitting.
listen, I don't
Yeah,
have
like,
any,
yeah,
listen, I don't
right.
have any rape charges, you know what I mean? But I'm just
Okay,
saying, I've gotten
okay.
the females where
As
it's like,
long as you're not a pom pom teeth for all that. Guy. I don't know why everyone laughs whenever I call it pom pom teeth.
because
because it is.
That's what it is, being a pom pom teeth. Like,
It's
yo.
like you got people out of
Could you be
public
friends with somebody if one of your niggas were like
Yo.
like that? Could you be
Hell
a friend?
no. I actually cut a man off because of that. One
Really?
time I was chilling. I think we're in some back of bush fucking. I think it was
This guy
Orangeville. or
always
some
find the
shit.
weirdest places to chill
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time,
yeah.
man.
So I was chilling with these.
That's why he
it
lives
was
in
me.
Cambridge.
It was me, this guy, and
that
this,
guy.
this girl and her friend, and I was talking to
This
her
guy's not
friend,
even-
chatting up her friend,
Okay.
and we're just, whatever, talking.
Yeah,
Talking.
just talking.
Talking.
You know what
Some
talking
good,
means.
good Christian Ned Flanders
Alright.
talking.
When I bring in
Yeah.
Christian,
No dilly in her dilly.
alright.
So all I hear is no, stop. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I thought they were like just play fighting. or whatever.
Yeah.
In the morning, I get home, I wake up to like these messages, and she's like, yo, like, I don't think I want to hang out with you guys anymore. And blah blah.
You're
blah.
guilty by association.
And I was
right?
like, yo, what happened? She's like, yo, you're cool and everything and
Yeah,
whatever,
but-
all the
but
best,
your
and you going to
friends, yeah.
school. But she's like, yo, your friend fucking forced himself on me. I was like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you talking? Like, I asked her, like, yo, like, what happened? I said, I thought you guys were play fighting.
Yeah.
So when I confronted him about it, he's like, nah, man, we were just playing around. I was like, yo, dude, like, stop fucking around. Like, this
Yeah,
is
because
like
that's a serious.
and I'm
And
like-
you
I'm
can
like,
get in
yo,
trouble for just
and I'm
being
like,
there.
and I'm
right?
like, yo, I
Yeah,
could
no,
get in
'cause
trouble for
you're
just
part-
being
yeah,
there, yeah.
And I'm like,
because
yo,
you're the witness.
yeah.
I'm
Or-
like, yo,
Why
I
never
keep
could-
hearing these like rumors about you being weird. I said, yo, I can't hang out with you no more.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't have a friend. If I've heard
Yeah,
one of
'cause
my
like
friends,
that-
yeah, if I,
You can
especially
shit in-
I have all little girls. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're like
No,
they go
for
for
sure.
smoke,
Yeah.
but it's just the respect level. You know what I mean? Like,
Respect, man.
yeah, like I can't
Some
be.
of
None
these-
of my friends can be like. I mean, I like, you know what I mean? Like I can. I don't even know because like, what if it's not true? What if I hear it? You know what I mean? How do you determine if it's true or not. Because like I know a lot of niggas
Yo,
that are in
all
not,
I'm
not in our
saying-
circle, but I
Yeah.
know a lot of niggas that like there's rumors about that person. Like that person
Well,
can't come to Brantford because of this and this and this. Not,
I
and
always
you don't
like,
know.
I always like to see it myself with me.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
like how do you find that
because
out?
Sometimes people love to chat too much too, right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's that fine line, right?
Yeah.
It's you damned if you do, damned if
If you don't,
Because
yeah.
if you hear like, let's say you went to Envy every week or whatever, and
Yeah.
one of the girls at Envy all the time
Yeah.
Saying this.
Yeah.
confides that to you,
Yeah.
but you're seeing this man every week.
Yeah.
What are you gonna really do?
Do,
Are you gonna,
yeah.
are you, like, yo, if you like don't hail him up, and
Yeah,
it feels like you're dissing him, and you tell him why,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, he's gonna get mad at you, but at the same time, it's like, yo, like it's not like, yo,
Yeah.
you robbed the girl of some money or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, yo, that's some pretty serious
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. It's a serious
So,
charge.
like,
man.
I hope she's not lying, but at the same time,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
You have to make
who
sure.
gonna lie about like you know?
Well,
Yeah, some women
of them
do
that.
that. Some of them
of
do. That's what I'm trying to
You
say.
know,
For
some
attention,
some
for
people do,
attention,
but
they do that.
But you know, just with me, I just like to do the old fashioned, yo, y'all settle it in the courts or whatever the courts decide is
Whatever the court says, kind of goes, kind of thing.
kind of goes. I am not a judge.
Yeah. No. I mean, that's a very sensitive.
Cause like you see our friend Tori.
Yeah.
See
You
our-
see what happened to him though? But he didn't. Okay, but that's a.
But
That,
look,
I mean, it's kind of along the same
we
lines.
went to Fletcher's with Tori. Tori had a temper. Okay, you know it.
Yeah.
Remember when Tori got dashed in the bush?
I remember that. I remember he went to because we went to school with this nigga, right? A lot of people don't know, but I'm not even just boosting. Like,
Didn't he have beef with Get 'em Crew or some shit?
Yeah,
They
like-
dash him in the bush.
listen, I'm not even boosting right now. It's not even a serious
Tory
thing. We,
Lanez
we,
don't
went to,
beat me
we,
up.
we went to school with this nigga, right? And this guy was the biggest dweeb. Like he was the big. There's some shit on Facebook I seen like of old freestyle from back behind between Campion. Go get your food, dog.
Thank you.
Wow.
Go,
Don't
go
worry
get
about
it, man.
This man tried
Uber.
to expose me.
Yeah, it's okay. Go bring it, come, man. Go bring it here. It's okay, man.
Uber
Here,
just
bring
got
your
delivery.
bring your unhealthiness over here. Holy.
Wow. Lord of mercy. Oh, Lord.
Don't listen to this guy.
It's true though.
What?
Buy your shoes in the afternoon; they fit better.
Who said that?
That's a tip
Buy your shoes in the afternoon?
because they fit better.
So my shoe size is different.
Yeah, so in the morning,
It's scientific fact.
That what? If you repeat what you just said a while ago. Yeah. Repeat what you
you
just said a
guys
while
have
ago.
to hear this.
Yeah, repeat
Yeah,
what you just said a while ago.
Tell
please,
me, tell
please
me.
repeat what you
Listen-
just said. Yeah,
listen to
please.
what
Buy your
Tristan have to
shoes.
say.
Buy your shoes in the afternoon
Yeah.
because they fit better. Watch, this guy's gonna go Google it.
No, I'm not googling. I'm just saying how I'm just asking how it sounds, how we sound.
because your feet size change.
I don't think they
A
change.
little
Maybe they
bit.
swell there a little bit, right? I'm not even gonna
Why,
Google
from
it.
the morning and night? Or
They expand and contract.
you know what?
Oh,
you
right.
know what's funny? They say that when you go to like work out and stuff, and you go to weigh yourself, it's better to do it in the morning than it is to do at night. It's just. So I don't know if that's kind of along the same lines. But obviously, if you measure yourself in the morning, if you weigh yourself in the morning, that gives you like your true weight. So like when you sleep, you burn calories or whatever. So
yeah,
Because your
so
feet,
as soon as you get
your
up.
feet are a little larger at the end of the day compared to the morning time.
yeah, exactly. So maybe that goes along the same lines of that, right? But I don't. This guy throws out some weird facts, man.
Yeah. you should, that works at the restaurants. Now that everything's open, indoor dining, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I'd be pissing.
Have
off
you
them.
been to any restaurants?
Yes, I've been pissing off them servers with that shit. I was like, yo, I guess you want your tip now, eh? She's like, yeah.
That's what you tell them?
Yeah, I was like, here's your tip. Go buy your shoes in the afternoon. They fit better.
This guy had to. Yo,
But
what
no, 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 no,
I would
no,
love you. What? Yo, you know what, nigga?
Oh my
no,
God,
nigga. What? How do you listen, Tristan? I want to know. How do you pick up women, dog? Like, what is your pickup line? What's your pickup line game, dog? I would love to know because like this guy has the weird. This guy said the weirdest shit. I would love to know what he says as a pickup line. Like, what's your go-to, nigga? Like,
It's I don't want to get cussed out, but it's a lot like sales because I do a lot of sales. No. I do a lot of sales. I do a lot of sales.
Yeah.
So basically, the first thing they teach you is what's known as a non-business interaction.
okay,
Right?
Okay.
So because you have to go get business, if I go up to you and I say, "Hey, do you want to buy this?"
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me go fuck myself. I
yeah,
have shit
Yeah.
to do.
yeah.
But if I see you walking in with a Bucks jersey,
Mm.
yo, you think it's really cool that Giannis won MVP?
Oh, I see what you mean.
I've talked to you about something entirely different than what you thought I was gonna
Talk to you
about.
about,
And now
yeah.
you're engaged in the conversation. Now we can talk now.
See this
Lord
guy?
have mercy. Yes.
See this guy?
Mine could be a
Science.
lawyer, a science.
Oh my god! Oh
Mine
my
could be a
god!
crook lawyer.
So I usually just go up and be like, yo, that's a nice watch or nice, you know. I can't say that in the wrong neighborhood because I think I tried to rob him, but you know, you'd be
This
like,
guy's
you'd be like, yo, nice this, nice phone case, nice whatever. That's a nice phone. You take any nice pictures with that? Like, I don't know, it just works. I don't know. The dumbass shit that comes out of my mouth, it just works. I don't know.
Yo, this guy.
Don't ask
I
me
don't
how
even
the universe
understand, man.
works.
This guy, man.
Don't ask me how it works.
Must work well. 'cause
Anybody
you're still
else
alive.
would, anyone else that tried out would get a box. Me, it's a you can have my number.
That was it. You're lucky. You're alive.
This guy. This guy.
Because, I don't know.
Your food's gonna get cold, you know.
It is gonna get cool, but we
And
should
that's the
change
worst-
topics
Worst
because
thing to eat.
there's certain listeners here that will call in and try to put me on blast.
Oh,
And I ain't trying to
wow!
do that.
Wow!
So next,
This guy. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man.
He's on some kind
This
of.
guy.
no, you brought up the wrong topic. You should've
I just
never
want to
brought-
know, man. I just want to know what your pickup game was like, cause yo, you say some out left shit, man.
I know. It just,
Holy.
No, but like back to the
Like-
back to the restaurant thing though.
Yeah.
When I say that shit, I just say it to get a rise out of people, and I'm like, nah. Here's your tip.
Yeah.
And I tip properly.
You're 15 or 10%.
Yeah.
Okay.
even if the food's good or not.
Yeah.
Where do you?
I always tip
Where have
15.
you eaten since
Chuck's
Chuck's Roadhouse?
Road.
Yeah.
Chuck's is alright.
Okay.
That's all right.
Chuck's, Krabby's. that
Okay.
kind of place.
Okay. This guy doesn't cook, you know.
I do cook actually. Next.
I'm sassy, but you
Nah,
shut
Carry
up.
on. Carry on.
Carry
It's
on.
like,
Carry on.
alright,
carry
No,
on.
no, because this is how it goes. I'm gonna name what I've tried to make or whatever, and you'll be like, yeah. Actually, you know what? Congo's not here, so I'm good.
Yeah.
You hear that, Congo?
I know. I know.
Congo, you hear that?
You say you're not here,
You
so.
say you're not here,
Like,
so-
you know,
so,
I can talk about these things
Oh
without fear of
God.
persecution.
Oh
You hear
God.
that, Congo?
Well, you said you make oxtail, so I mean,
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't know.
it's whatever this guy
I
said.
just googled it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could Google anything nowadays,
yeah,
right?
no.
You could Google anything.
Everyone
now.
Googles food.
Everyone Googles food now.
Yeah. It's not like how it used to be back in the days, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Cookbook and just.
And right in her, tell you, yeah, you know.
And then you'd have to call your mom if you're like far away, and you have to like
Yeah,
wait.
because your mom and your grandparents will teach you, you
You
know?
have to wait
Yeah.
for them to teach.
This is a Juice podcast, man. So thank you for everyone. I see someone's commenting on Twitch. I can't really fucking
It's
see.
my
that.
it's shout out to Damien.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have
serving-
people over there
serving
on the
military.
on Instagram, whatever. So I mean, it's not as high as whatever, but you know, look, I'm not worried about you. You know what? To be honest, we get a lot more views afterward. No, don't. For real, we get a lot more views afterward. Like if the things stay up, I see
Yeah.
it keep going up. I see people comment and whatever. That's where I get a lot of like people messaging me and be like, "Oh, it's wild last week," or this, that, and the third, right?
Mhm.
So you know, numbers are kind of low right now, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about them. You know what I mean? Someone said Leonard Adams. Is that Leonard Adams? Who's commenting over there?
Where?
Over
On
there
Twitch?
no, on Facebook.
Which-
On Facebook.
Yeah,
on
that's
Facebook.
Leonard
Yeah, that's
saying-
Leonard.
With a yo.
Yeah, you saying you couldn't reach. You're just telling me now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So-
poor guy.
Well, you've been here every week. You know what I
He helped
mean?
me out though. He helped me out. He was helped me out earlier today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, man. So this is the Juice Podcast. Again, thank you for all our first-time listeners and our last-time listeners. So you know what I'm saying. We're just gonna keep it moving. So yo, this guy told me. So you talked to a black girl.
A while ago,
So how'd it go?
it went horribly.
like how horrible. Like,
Cause I asked this guy last week. For anybody that asked us last week if he would ever date a black girl, and he just seemed like he was kind of like
No. Don't say that shit before they come for me. Because that's not what happened. That's not what
Before they
happened.
come for me.
That's not what happened. It's just it's simple shit. Like
Yeah.
I know who I can get away with.
certain shit. Yeah,
compared to
yeah.
other
No, I agree
people.
with that.
So
I agree with that. Cause it's easier. It is easier to get away with it with non-black women than it is.
I know.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Because they know the tricks. Right?
It's not even know the tricks.
Not
It's
the
just,
tricks, but they just,
yeah, no, it's not even
No,
know they know the
just
trick. They
savage,
just,
man. They don't give a
they-
fuck.
yeah, no, they put in some overtime still. Like
Bro.
they do put in some overtime into like looking and investigating and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So you know, like the non-black, you kind of just it's easier to swerve. You know, but it is what it is.
They
This
kill
guy.
the witnesses too, man.
Man say yes.
You ever
Wow.
seen those movies where they just wipe, like,
Yeah.
like just big cover up and everything? That's how
Yeah.
just
Oh wow. Would you ever if you meet a girl, would you guys ever change your religion?
hell no.
Like if like if she's Muslim or if she's like Buddhist or whatever, one of those,
Well,
or Sikh or one of those,
Because
and
a long time I used to date a Muslim, but it was a hard thing because I was thinking too, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
The man, you know what? The
I
man
was like,
probably
I'm not doing that.
The man probably remembered that he can't eat for 1 month.
called it a day.
the man was like, no more pepperoni pizza, yo.
Yeah, no more ham.
and then
No more,
plus-
no more fucking ham.
And plus you have to say the Quran and all these things. Like
Yeah.
if you're living with them and you have to follow their rules and like it's.
But does everybody, like, there's a lot of cross interracial couples like that? Do you think a lot of people switch? Like, do you think that's like people?
Depends
Do you
how-
think that, like, because I know Muslim is one of the hardest
Yeah,
one to kind of, you
thought
know
it
what I
was-
mean?
yeah, but
That
it's-
was Judaism.
You think so? You think
Yeah,
that's
because you have to study the Torah and you have to read it. You gotta do like all this stuff before
but
you can.
but it's
convert.
almost the same like the Muslim because the Muslim has the Quran.
Quran and shit?
The
Yeah.
Quran, the
But like
book,
you have to
you
change.
have to you have to follow, you have to pray, you have to fast, you have like the whole list.
Oh wow! And you can't, and they don't. You have to convert.
And
Like
I
you-
think
yeah.
it has no.
you don't
Not
have to
really, you
convert.
don't have to
I
convert.
think I think a Muslim male can date a non-Muslim woman, but a Muslim woman can't date a non-Muslim man.
Oh
But
wow! If
don't-
anybody's
don't-
Muslim on
but
here,
if anyone's Muslim, and
yeah,
they can
let us know, please.
correct me if I'm
yeah,
wrong.
Yeah,
I apologize.
yeah, let us know.
But it's just a lot you have to like read and understand too.
yeah,
If they're serious about their religion, because some of them are, some of them not.
some of them are not. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Some of them,
Like,
some of them are like,
some
are
of
like
them
teeter
wear-
totter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
some of them go to the party and then when they come home, they put on the hijab and they start acting.
the hot job.
The hot job. or
Yo, you
whatever.
remember that girl from Fletcher's that used to do that?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
the exact same
yo.
one.
So
Yeah,
some-
Girls
Sometimes you
would
look
come
at
home
them-
and just-
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know if they're serious
I was
about
like,
it. Because
you
it's like,
got hair?
really?
like,
And then
damn.
the hair is long too, so it's like, some of them follow it, some of them.
I wouldn't. I
But-
mean, I'm not really.
but-
I'm not really a religious person. Like, I'm not big on like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Catholic or Baptist or whatever. I'm not really big on it. But I definitely wouldn't change my religion or anything that I believe in just to marry.
But some people make
It wouldn't happen for me. Like, I couldn't do that.
yeah, but some people who are like different, like kind of thing of Christian, too, they'll make you like switch to their version of Christian.
Which
Yeah,
I don't get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Right,
don't even
right.
get. I
And
don't even.
then,
Because
and then
there's
it's
a lot.
like
It's a
sometimes
lot.
like I've dated church girls and like it's too much for me, man. Like it's like
You know what? I've never dated a church
she's
girl.
like, you're a godless heathen. I was like, you're not God. I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, yo, I swear
you're
you're
partying
giving
too
up
much.
neck behind church last week, guy. Fuck out of here.
Don't kill me. I've never dated a church girl.
I've dated a church girl and it was
How was it?
it was
Was it long?
okay.
Yeah, I could have.
mean,
I imagine
mean,
like
she
church
worries-
girls are like the biggest
It's free- yeah.
freaks.
dude, I'm not even. I wasn't even trying that. I did
You didn't
one
date no
time.
church girl.
No, I did. She
Yeah,
went to the
church
Christian
girls-
college in Cambridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, church girls are, but
Like, okay, but like, was she like serious or was she like?
She was serious, but then we ended up like smashing,
Yeah.
and then I had to stop it because y'all might laugh at this, but I had to stop at this because
I'm already laughing already.
shut up.
I'm already laughing already.
Because
Whatever you say after that, I'm
She's
laughing.
like,
already.
yo, I can't stay over here. I was like, why? She's like,
because she had to go to church tomorrow.
she had choir.
Yeah, choir practice.
Oh, you told. I think you told me
And I
this.
got some nightmares, dog. When I fucking
Why did I
Why,
hear-
why,
again,
why do you get
bro.
nightmare? Because she had to go choir.
Because I dropped her home and I went to sleep. I had some nightmares. I said never again. Told her in the morning. I said, yo,
That's it.
Don't be serious? Wow.
Yeah, I never had a church girl. I could imagine they're like the biggest freaks, man. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Like, cause I went to a public school, right?
Because everything comes.
And I just feel like that all the girls that went to Catholic school are just like willing to dash out the pom pom. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Finn's going to hell.
I always imagined that's what it was. That was what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But you know what?
Someone pray for Profane, please.
But to be honest, man, like as much as like I've grown up, obviously I'm like I'm a father now, whatever. Man,
Yeah.
the amount of skin outs I see with these Catholic girls now, you know what I
Catholics,
mean?
yeah.
It's like
With the dress.
what?
Yeah, the way they dress and all that.
What? And I'm like, you guys wear uniforms. How the hell do you make? You know what I mean? Like, you have to have it a certain length and stuff like
no,
that.
But
But
no, now they change it because that's why they have the skirt with the shorts. Now.
oh, shorts underneath.
They have the
Yeah.
shorts with skirts now.
Yeah.
They change all that.
Yo,
shit.
I see what you're doing, man. This is a healthy house, you know.
Man,
This is a healthy house.
man, I have to eat.
I just want the record to show that I'm eating McDonald's fries while these two heathens are ogling Catholic people.
Oh, Lord.
This guy is killing me in his McDonald's, man. Holy.
I'm just eating unhealthy fries, not having impure thoughts. Remember that, people.
Not having impure thoughts, he says. Yeah, so this is the Juice Podcast again. Tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here. We are out here. This guy's eating fucking McDonald's on set. This is a healthy household. I'm trying to be fit. I'm trying to stay in shape. And this guy brings some greasy ass
I'll
fries.
start my healthiness tomorrow. Relax.
For what, 5 minutes?
I know. And this is the World Dangerous Podcast. I see everybody doing a podcast nowadays. I see it launching everyone that I seen on my Facebook that I didn't even think they could do a podcast is trying to do a podcast now. So I guess I'm not saying we invented it, but we just started
You know
up
what?
here. You know what I'm saying? So I see everybody, and it's just fucked up because you know what? To be honest, I just felt like if everyone was to jump on one team instead of doing their own thing.
That's what we could do, eh? We
What?
could actually do that. Create a little network.
Yeah, I just feel like if everybody whatever, everybody could do their own thing. Everyone's their own person, everyone's their own man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like if we're doing something already, and you have an idea to make it better. Because I've been saying from the beginning of the podcast,
Yeah.
if you have any ideas, let me
Just
know
let
so we
me
can
know.
make it better. If you want to join the team, if we need lighting, we need this, we need that.
Or,
You know what I mean?
you know-
Whatever. And I just see everyone kind of just doing their own thing. I'm just if everyone kind of just had their hands in one pot, then the meal would be better. You know what I'm
Work
saying?
like a team.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know what I'm
ladies.
saying?
You know what? You guys should start a podcast, and then you could do a cross episode where one of y'all come on ours, and then you can tell us
I have to bring a lady on
why
this
our logic is
podcast.
just false.
I have to bring a lady
Hey,
on
no,
this
no,
podcast.
no. I get to vet who it is.
You get the
Sorry,
Sorry.
because you can't just bring anybody.
what? No. I know. I have it. That's why I
Half
have
the
it.
females you
That's
don't
why-
want to put me in the walls of Jericho.
Yeah, I don't. And half of them want to fucking murder me too.
Then you need security.
Yeah, no. We're gonna find a nice proper one. Not proper because you can't be proper for this podcast, but we're gonna find one to bring in. Whatever. I had a lot of people ask. I had a lot of females ask. If they to come in and do their thing, but I just felt like they were not ready for this kind of podcast. They were
Ones
too
that
white
can't
collar.
throw punches.
Yeah, they were too white collared. You know what I mean? So
If you can throw a punch, you can't come. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not taking a punch because of my views.
you're not taking a punch because of your views. I'm surprised you haven't got punched yet, bro. To be honest with you, yeah.
I haven't even
From the first one, you might have cleared your name after the second one. Everyone probably has you as the nice guy now. But I mean,
Yeah, the
after
first
first couple ones,
Yeah.
this guy had
Hey.
a target on his back. I was like, yo, this nigga, man.
The party scene's not open up yet.
Yo, but I see a lot of drama happening, and the party scene just started.
Because everything's coming out now.
Yeah,
Everyone's business is coming up.
Everything's coming out.
You know, but
yeah, man. I see a
but
lot
I do
of.
miss the party scene. I do miss the I miss a lot of things.
You
about
missed the
party.
front.
Yeah.
The front, you miss.
What
The
front?
front. You know what I mean?
What
Stop
front?
talking like you don't know.
I
The
don't know.
front.
I don't know what front he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what front I'm talking about. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
what
Don't worry.
front?
We all missed
Don't
the.
worry.
We all missed the fronts. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it. Don't
miss
worry.
nothing.
Don't worry, man.
The only thing I miss,
What?
to be honest, was sitting in that corner
This guy's
with my Heineken, minding my own goddamn business.
this guy's such a liar. This
I
guy's
was a
such
man of peace.
Listen,
Yo,
listen,
when I die, they're probably gonna make me fucking saint of club patrons.
why?
Because
Why?
don't you know, man? Don't worry about that.
This guy talks so much rubbish sometimes. Man.
What do you mean
Yeah.
rubbish? Dude, I no fronts, no nothing. I just like the club scene. I just like the bar scene.
Yeah,
I just like
I miss.
seeing-
To be honest, I just miss it. It's not the drama that I miss. I miss
No
miss
one
the drama,
miss the
though.
drama.
I miss the people. Just the people. Is going on and just saying hey to everybody,
Yeah,
the different
good
people.
vibes.
After 2 years, I like you guys. I love you guys. but I'm sick of seeing you guys. You know what I mean? Every week is all you. I just see you and I just see Kevin. I just see fucking Extreme. And whenever Congo comes out, I see. You know what I'm saying? I barely see him. You know what I mean? So I miss the different people and different faces and different whatever conversations. You know what I mean? Even if they're fake and you're just like, I don't even remember this guy's name, but I'm just gonna fucking talk. You know what I mean? Because that happens a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna pretend like I know who I'm fucking talking to. Yeah, no, I miss that, man, more than anything. That's it, to be honest. And the fronts. I miss the fronts too. The fronts were good. Cool.
That happened to me a lot of times. People talk to me about shit I had no knowledge about in conversations I probably shouldn't have been in, and I just had to smile and nod because there was no break for me to like leave.
Yeah, leave, right? Those are the worst conversations, though. Like when you try to get out.
Like, yo, you pay $300 for this shit. I was like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. I just want to go home.
Right? I don't know, man. I don't know what's Mighty Mouse saying. Fuck. What's the Mighty Mouse crew? I seen you guys out. Where were you guys? Was Sega?
Burlington Beach.
Were the Burlington Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on?
We just try, try to shake a leg and stuff because honestly, we haven't been dancing in.
You know what? If you guys don't know this guy used to be part of a team that was like 30 members. It was like an army.
It's my team.
Okay, yeah, it was like an army.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like an army of like 30 people.
Yep, that's how we roll.
Now it's down to 4, and this guy fired everybody. It's at 4 people. This guy fired everybody. Anybody else and said, "Yo, I only rock it with 4 now."
How do you fire people from a dance crew? Like
it's not really
enlighten
fire. You don't really fire. You just let them
kind of ease their way out
because of the attention, and they're fighting about attention in the dance floor. They're fighting about.
So, is that what the beef was? Like
so nobody wanted to be Tito.
No, of the Jackson 5.
Yeah, no
one wanted to be that Tito.
No, it's all
but
about
like,
attention.
But I don't know. Like in a dance crews, like whatever. I just feel like everybody got attention. Like I just feel like what they weren't center kind of thing, or like
it's basically center and like right there and then.
Okay.
And they wasn't getting the whole hype. So.
Yeah. To be honest, I thought like when
dancing is dancing. That's how I look at it.
When I hear the word Mighty Mouse, I think of you. You know what I mean?
I know,
Just because,
a lot of people
because Mouse and your pinch, right? No, but I thought. No, I'm not okay. No, like I'm not even saying that to knock you.
And now it comes with him trying to dig his way out.
No. I'm not trying to knock him, but like immediately that's what I thought of, right?
Yeah, but then it's Mikey because of his hair.
Okay, and I just found out after.
And then we end up doing it like that.
Yeah, but then even so, even if that was the case that somebody else did started, you were like, I felt like you were the face of it. Like
because I'm the one who did the whole designs for the clothing and everything.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that.
The list goes on, and I'm the one who
This guy
went to the clubs, call the clubs, tell Eddie, tell everyone,
This guy fired. This guy used to roll in deep. I remember I have pictures from like the first Lollipop, second Lollipop, where they were like 30 deep.
Yeah, I had to like call.
And I'm just like,
yo, I have a whole squad coming.
I know, but he called me to the door and said, yo, my dance crew's coming through. I'm like, all right, bring them through. How many people is it? He's like, it's about 25 people. I said, nigga.
I know it.
What the?
Yep. And they're all rolling in one vehicle.
Yeah, all of them, like like those clowns. How you got like they roll around that small car, and then like 80 of them get out. That's the way the Mighty Mouse was, you know.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, man. No, it was good, man. Those are good times, man. Are you gonna bring back any members on, or are you just gonna keep it at 4?
Live it out, whatever it is, See where it goes.
Okay. Have you seen that movie, the new Space Jam?
No, I have not.
I heard it's garbage.
Yeah.
This was garbage.
Well, that's the first
Listen, if you don't know, we're watching fucking Space Jam right now, okay? How is this garbage? This is a classic movie. I mean, okay, the acting is
You're
tacky.
talking to a movie man.
I know, but listen. The acting.
You do realize that
the acting is tacky. Hang on, the acting is tacky. We all know that. The acting is tacky. The graphics is tacky. Like, look at this. It looks like a cutout. It looks like, if Photoshop wasn't lying, this would be Photoshop lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this looks like.
This movie only really got good reviews because of the technology that was in this was ahead of its time.
Right. So at that time, this movie was the shit.
So when you watch this movie, it's a good kids movie.
Yeah.
If you watch a movie for anything else, like people just remember it for like the technology in this movie. This is like Who Framed Roger Rabbit type shit.
Yeah. And that was a good movie too. You don't like that movie either?
No, I love that movie. That movie was amazing.
Right. No, I think this was a good movie. And to be honest, the soundtrack carried this movie. Yeah. A lot of people don't remember, like, Space Jam was big based on the sound. What was it? R. Kelly, I Think I Could Fly?
Yeah.
That soundtrack brought brought this movie even higher than it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But like this other one that came out, I don't even see no hype about it. I just feel like people like I don't see anybody said this movie is bad.
Yeah.
You just said it just now because you're an asshole. But like,
No, I'm not an asshole. I'm just saying that.
But like I don't see any one of my people, any one of my friends don't think this is a bad movie.
But this movie is no Godfather. Like,
and plus, most of them, you know, dealing with kids too, right?
You mean there's no Godfather?
This movie is no Godfather caliber movie. Like it's an all right movie.
It's in the vault though.
It's in whose vault?
This guy's a movie critic, you know, and this guy's gonna get me mad. This is in the vault. This is not in the vault. If it's the first of its time to do this kind of shit, why would it not be in the vault?
Okay. Toy Story's in the vault.
Why? Why is Toy Story in the vault?
Because Toy Story was the first movie to do all that computer generated shit fully from start to finish.
Right, right.
Every other movie before then was slowly starting to do it.
Yeah.
Like Terminator 2.
Yeah, which was corny.
Corny.
Yeah.
But the special effects in that shit was amazing. Like when the man got shot and it like reformed his face.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
The second one was which one? That's not when the cops running down the street and shit like that.
That's the one with the cop.
Those graphics were that, and the guy got shot and it looked like a whole bunch of fucking pants were attached to him. That's the one.
Yeah, but for the time that was like what 89.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. Like, But you know, hey, to each his own. Like I'm not saying that this is like this utter trash that you should not watch.
Yeah, hang on.
Whatever. But I think that I don't think it's Godfather quality. It's not that kind of shit.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah.
That computer over there. Holy.
Are you gonna watch Many Saints of Newark? Are you gonna watch the Many Saints of Newark?
What name's so?
That's the Sopranos prequel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So they're actually doing that?
Yeah.
I
Comes
love
out
the
in
Sopranos,
October.
man. I love me some Sopranos. They're doing that actually?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I like Sopranos. I like all those movies like Scarface and like
What about
those
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas. I like Casino.
Hey, if you ever want to bet if you ever want to bet somebody that there's a movie that Samuel L. Jackson doesn't yell in, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, yeah. Oh, that's true. That's the only
That's the only movie he never yells in.
Yeah. So we're here, guys. Again, this is Juice Podcast. Again, reintroducing. We have Short Boss to my right, and to my left, we have fucking that guy. This guy named
All right. Speaking of TV, did anyone watch Power yet?
The Rising. No, I didn't. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
So if you
I
actually
stopped watching. What's that one called?
Power Book 2 Ghost.
Yeah. I stopped watching that. I couldn't after.
I think it's just too much high school drama. It's like if they wanted to be like, okay, well, we're gonna do this show.
Did you watch it from beginning to end? Did you watch the last episode?
Yes.
Okay.
My problem with Power.
You can say it. I don't really care. I'm not.
No, I'm
gonna
give you my honest critique of Power. Power was a really good show.
Yeah.
And I do understand that there always had to be a villain.
Yeah.
Every season.
Yeah.
But when you watch, it's 6 seasons of Power, right?
6 seasons. Yeah.
When
No, 5. 5? Oh yeah, 6. Yeah, you're right.
When you see seasons 4, 5, and 6, right? You see like it's a deliberate attempt to rewrite Tariq into something that he wasn't the first 3 seasons.
Okay, like
So-
they're trying to change his
And
character
it's like
almost.
they just keep flip flopping. Like so, they show where he tries to go, do the robbery, and then when they're about to rape, the
Right,
girl, he freaks out,
right.
which is perfectly fine. But it just goes through this whole cycle of him batting up and then turning into a bitch.
So you're
and
talking
then
about
batting
Power, right? The Power.
No, but what I'm saying
Are you
is,
talking about Sorry, are you talking about Power itself?
I'm leading into
Okay,
Power Book
okay,
2.
okay,
So
go.
now that you've created this character where all of a sudden he's killed Ghost and now he's on his path to become
Right.
a newer form
Of Ghost, yeah.
The problem is that you already have fans watching this show for so
Thinking
long
that he's a fucking idiot.
thinking that he's a fucking idiot. So now that you've created this spin-off where they're still trying to pin this murder,
You know what?
on this guy,
I agree with that.
after 3 episodes, you're just like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, no, I 100%. You know what? That's exactly the problem I have.
And then they bring
You've
back.
never seen it, have you?
And then they
Okay.
bring back Tommy. They bring back Tommy for 2-3 episodes.
Tommy's in which one? In
Power Book 2.
Okay, so I didn't see it, but
Oh,
you
sorry.
go, no, you could tell me. I'm not gonna watch.
So they end up bringing back Tommy.
Yeah,
And Tasha comes out, and then they end up putting Tasha in witness protection.
because she's snitching on who is she snitching on?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch it because like I'm a Power fan, like, you know what I mean. But
No,
that
but it's just all trickery where they were gonna get him to confess, and once Tasha got out of jail, they were gonna arrest Tariq. It's just like really bad fan fiction.
Yeah.
Courtney Kemp can write and she can design. Like you've already seen what she can do with Power.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Power Book 2 just seemed
Was
like
reaching.
like a really
Yeah,
bad mess,
yeah.
and they just wanted to I guess, or maybe another thing too is Power could not be. Power probably is just a product of its own whatever. Where they didn't expect it. They probably didn't expect it to be that popular of a show.
Right.
And then 50 Cent boosted it.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, okay, now we're gonna, because people love Power so much, we're just gonna make this Power universe.
Yeah.
So Power Book 2 Ghost
Yeah.
is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Raising Kanan is pretty good, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah,
But
I am gonna watch
But
it.
they do get that early '90s
Feel?
New York.
Feel
Like
too.
I really like the cinematography.
Yeah.
The way they shoot certain shots, the way that they go to certain locations, the music selection, the
Good?
soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's all pure like 90s.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
East
it then.
Coast
Yeah.
hip hop, like playing like a Tribe Called Quest and those guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And it's like it matches. Like it's like they
It's like
knew.
it's really authentic.
It's like someone knew what they were doing. It's like
Okay.
they went to people and they went and like, and you're watching this show and you're just like, if you've read about 50 Cent's life,
Yeah.
you're like, it's just weird that like this whole show is in Southside Jamaican Queens.
That's where it is?
Baisley Projects.
Oh wow.
Like, you're just like, okay, all right, dude, just say it's your biography and be done,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
or you've taken some elements from your life and you've thrown
Yeah.
them into this show.
I'm definitely gonna watch it, but you hit the nail right on the head, like the head on the nail, whatever story maybe. That was my problem with Power.
Book 2.
Book 2, and the fact that we had Tariq as a fuckboy. Like they spent half of Power, the first one, like you said, 3-4 seasons, like saying that this guy is a fucking dweeb.
Like he's not built.
He's
for
not
this
built
shit.
for this life. You know
He's
what I
not
mean?
built for this
like I
life.
didn't even understand his argument with his pops. I was like, why are you mad at your dad because he got another chick? Like that's what you're mad
No,
at?
he's like, you ruined our
You ruined our
lives."
family. So
But it's like, but
like
but
that's
it's
your
weird.
argument?
But it's weird because Tyreek is so grown and he's smart that he should know that like, yo, sometimes relationships don't
work out. Yeah.
Like he should have the emotional maturity to realize, even if he is still vexed at his dad, for him to blame his dad for all of them problems.
Yeah. Oh, how are you gonna give me this life when you lived that life? I was like, your arguments don't even make
I'm like,
any
dude, you
sense.
live in a nice
his
house.
What do you what do you need, nigga? You know what I mean? Like he's mad that his what? Like I don't.
And
Understand.
then he didn't even feel bad when Proctor got killed
You know what I'm saying?
with the girl. And the only reason why he cared about the girl because she told on him.
Yeah, it would have been a problem, right? But like, yeah, no, you're right. And then when they went to Power Book 2, and I'm like, okay, I seen the cast. The cast is what made me watch it, you know.
Because Joey Badass is.
Yeah, and Joey Badass, Mary J. Blige, you know, like their casting was good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, let me give it a watch. I watched like the first 3-4 episodes. I'm kind of like, okay, so all of a sudden this guy's becoming like a gangster selling drugs on fucking campus.
And then it's like, and then they're gonna have like the one with Councilman Tate, where where he's gonna be doing fuckery. But why would anybody want to watch?
Councilman
why would
Tate.
anybody want to watch a political show in the Power universe?
Verse, yeah.
Like-
you know what? To be honest, 50 has a way of kind
But
of
that's
spinning
gonna
shit.
be,
so.
but that's gonna be like a ghetto House of Cards.
This guy said like a ghetto house. I've never seen House of Cards before.
It's if you well, you can't really watch it now because Kevin Spacey is a creep, but like but then Tommy's gonna have his own version of Power,
Yeah.
where it's gonna be up in Cali, and I think either Snoop's in that one or
Yeah.
Snoop's gonna be in BMF.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the preview for BMF. That looks really
But
good.
BMF is gonna be really
50 Cent makes a lot of good shows. Like I'm surprised they stopped for the For Life. That was good. For Life was good.
and then they brought it back on some other network.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
think
I didn't
not a
know.
lot of people. It got good reviews.
Yeah.
Got good ratings, but not a lot of people were watching.
Watched it, yeah. Maybe because the promotion was kind of off because I heard of it through like the grapevine. Like it was like I think I seen like a scene on like Facebook and I'm like, oh, what's this show? And then I watched the like.
It's a true story though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's based off a true story.
Oh wow,
Like,
no,
I
that's
actually-
a really good movie. I have to watch the rest of the episodes. If you guys don't know, it's called For Life. It's by 50 Cent, or it's produced by 50 Cent. Another one of 50 Cent's shows, really good. I guess it's based on a true story. It's about like this guy who got put in jail for like doing shit like he was innocent, and he spends like his whole he gets like his degree in jail.
He gets his degree
In jail and
starts-
shit like that, and whatever else. And you know what I don't like about these shows? Like, okay, I'm probably gonna offend some people here. I'm going, but you know what I don't like about these shows? These shows always start good, and then they have to introduce some kind of Batiman thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
This man was gonna say
Yo,
that.
and I'm like,
I know
listen,
this guy.
I'm not listen. Everybody could do their thing, whatever, whichever. But every show, like what show that 50 hasn't done that? There's nothing that like goes way left. Like every show, like that guy in For Life. I didn't even expect that. I was like,
Or
that
when
was
the
it.
guy gave the man head and power.
Yeah,
in
like
the pool.
in the pool, yeah, all that too. Like you don't expect any of that. I'm just like, okay, like that
Yo,
didn't have to happen.
I think right now and this isn't even an ignorant statement.
No, we're just
But
talking.
I think because I know you start to hear the thing about agenda, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I think it's just I think people are just trying to start to sex sells, and I think right now that you hear this whole talk about, representation.
yeah,
Why isn't there a lot of certain groups of people on TV? And then when you start to look at the stats about who's actually on TV and who isn't on TV, you start to like you're like, yo, I never seen it like that.
yeah.
So for example, I think it's like only like Latino and Latinas like make up like 2% of people on TV.
Yeah.
And of that 2%, it's always a stereotypical role. It's either a gangster or like
Or
the
someone,
hot girl, the spicy girl,
or
the
some
spicy
guy named
attitude,
Hector.
spicy attitude.
Yeah, or some guy
Latina
named
chick.
Hector. Yeah.
But I think what it is I think right now it's like we're at a course in history, where people are starting to just. I think it's more inclusion.
But why though? It's not like
because in fairness.
Okay, but if you do a show,
hold on, let me explain it. Because
go
in
on.
fairness, right? The same shit that people like that you're saying right now,
yeah,
people are saying in the late 60s, early 70s.
yeah.
Like that episode of Star Trek when Captain Kirk kissed the black girl.
But the black girl,
On
yeah,
TV? Like stations in Alabama like refused to play that
episode.
shit,
I know
and
that.
they were getting like letters saying, "Yo, why is that color?
Yeah.
Why is that white boy kissing
Kissing
that color?
that nigger.
Yeah, you know?
yeah.
So it's like don't shove it down our throats.
Yeah.
It's just the same shit you're hearing again. It's just instead of it being black and white, it's just gay.
But the thing about it is, okay, I get
Which
that.
I don't have a problem with because again, I'm comfortable and I'm confident.
No, I get that because I'm comfortable too. Like I'm not worried about my sexuality or
I'm not
anything.
worried
It's just
about
like
my
what.
sexuality.
It's just like okay, but like, why do you have to? Why is it a must to put that in the show? Because even if you are like gay or lesbian or whatever, you're gonna watch the show regardless. If you're watching the show, you're watching it regardless if there's gay people or
I guess the
lesbian people
logic
in it.
is. I guess the logic is
They
that
want to fit everyone in. Like they want to fit.
if you can show heterosexual sex scenes,
they're gonna
yeah,
they're
you
gonna
can
fit.
obviously. But that's always been one thing that I've had an issue with when it comes to people when they talk about how they're just like, yeah, it's forcing it down or blah blah blah. I was like, yo, if you saw two dudes kissing right now, you would be disgusted.
Yeah, right.
But if you see two girls kissing, you're like, ooh, oh shit. Like, yo,
I'd
just
be
keep the same fucking energy.
I'd be disgusted too. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I'd be
okay.
disgusted the same
Okay.
way. I don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
buddy.
okay.
No, but I'm just telling people, like, just keep the same energy. Like, if you, it's one thing, and it's weird because like some people, and if you haven't realized by now, I'm pretty left leaning.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
But
That's fine.
but the things that I don't understand about some people is like, especially when people try to bring religion into it.
Yeah.
That just makes me like laugh so
Yeah,
hard because
yeah.
like, I'm like, dude, you had kids out of wedlock. Like,
Yeah, you already broke the rules
I'm like,
already.
you already
yeah.
broke the rules.
Yeah,
so
I
that-
get that.
so
No, I
has
understand
nothing,
that.
right?
Yeah, I
I'm like, you
understand.
already broke the rules. So I'm like, yo, God hates you the same
You
way.
wait, as they hated someone
not
that's gay-
hate you,
yeah.
but like,
Yeah, but
God's vexed at you.
You're going to the same
way.
hell. You're going to the same hell. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like-
No, I get that. I get that.
So like, you're making no sense.
No, I understand that. That makes perfectly like that makes sense. I just feel like okay, like goes back to like the little Nas X thing. I watch the Soul Train and what the Beat Tour. I watch these things all the time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you know whatever. There might be like you watch the Super Bowl, Janet Jackson shit comes off. It's like a big thing. You watch fucking Shakira and fucking J Lo get down. It's like a big thing. You know what I mean?
Lil Nas X
But Lil
kiss-
Nas X comes out and fully tonguing some guy down on a stage. Like, is that necessary though?
But
Is that
here's the
is that
thing-
necessary?
Here's the thing that people don't understand about Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, look, even when it comes to the Satan shoes, that man, I hate to say, is a marketing genius. And what I mean by that is that if you haven't realized by now, he does shit to troll people.
Right.
This is all. Look, he's trolling people. He's making TikToks on it. He's pretty much bringing attention to himself, and he's getting that controversy sells.
Right.
So even the fact that like Nike forced them man to stop selling them shoes,
Yeah.
and that company had to give whoever they didn't already ship the shoes to,
Yeah.
they had to sell them. You had to give them.
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Right.
But the thing is with Nas, Lil Nas X is just running with this.
Like
Lil
he's
Nas
going
X-
too far.
But
Like
but when you read his interviews and when you read about like his upbringing and stuff, I feel like it's just out of he's reacting out of pain towards a group of people that probably haven't treated him the best.
Oh, okay.
Because when you hear him talk about when he was growing up and when he was starting to feel the way that he is, that about his sexuality, whatever,
yeah.
like he talks about how like the people that he wanted to accept him for him
Yeah.
were just mean to him.
Yeah.
Gave him the hardest years of his life.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean,
But at the same, I'm not saying it's okay.
Mm.
But I see why some people lash out when some people are when some people things are being done to them, they lash out in some weird fucked up ways.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's just someone who just
is lashing out. You think it's just a phase? Like he's gonna get over it?
I think he's just living his best life. I really don't really fuck with the double shit, but I think he's just living his best life.
Yeah.
I think
He's comfortable.
I think he's just comfortable. I think he just does it. He's like one of those people that keeps on doing things because he knows it bothers you.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what
I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, to be honest, like I don't even care. Like if he performs and stuff. Like if he performs and whatever.
But I
like,
do see where some people are coming from.
yeah,
where
like you
they're
have to be that extra.
where
Like
they're
we get it.
That image, but the thing is that imagery. The problem is with Lil Nas X Old Town Road comes out, and he's sitting there, he's rapping, he's whatever, and who was the biggest group of people bumping Old Town Road? Children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's why there's this whole controversy with it. I'm sorry, because they feel like, this guy is just exposing this weird shit to minors. But again,
And that's all that's who primarily listens
that's
to
who
his
primarily
music, right?
listens to it. And I think that's why Jordan Lucas was like, yo, I don't mind the artistic expression of your video.
Yeah.
It's just, I think he said, for me, a lot of people have a problem with the fact of that a lot of kids listen to your shit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm not their role model, blah, blah, blah. But again, that's another
that's another
conversation. Right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if mans want to be talking about him and what kind of music he's putting out, and I think he's probably already put out that one song, but, but the things that, like, he's doing, like, I think a lot of people in that music industry need to look at themselves because, again, like, they're pushing drug use and a bunch of fuckery.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, like, I know I told you I wasn't going to talk about this
Yeah.
in any episode, but
Yeah.
I'm just bringing it up briefly, and I intend not to talk about this again.
Okay.
But, you see, like, someone like Juicy J,
Yeah.
where Juicy J for years was rapping about lean
Yeah, a scissor.
popping
and,
Molly
yeah.
and scissor and all this sort
Yeah,
of fuckery, and then he's gonna go on Twitter and be like, eat your make sure you take your vitamins and eat your veggies, and you won't have to worry about taking a vaccine because you don't know what's in it. And I'm like, bitch, you've been like peddling poison to your own people for like 25 years. You were like the last person anyone should be listening to about any type of medical advice. Like, you just make no fucking sense.
But people grow up though. Like for you,
Yes.
but like he could have been like
But this is the problem. We live in a society where everyone thinks that their opinion is fucking valid.
Right. Yeah. Well, everyone does think their opinion is valid
But bro,
though,
what
because
is hold on. Let me ask you this. What is the point of fucking going to school right now? There's no point to go to school.
you could just teach yourself.
Let me ask you this. Imagine going to school for what? How long does it take to be a doctor?
I don't know, like 8. Let's say 8 years.
Let's say 8 years.
Yeah. Let's say 8 years.
10 max.
10. Okay, let's go. Yeah, go.
You
with that.
dedicate 10 years of your fucking life. Most people can't dedicate 2 years of their life to a phone contract, but they
Right.
dedicate 10 years of their life to this shit.
Okay.
They study hard. They don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then what? They graduate
Yeah.
and they become a doctor.
Yeah. I don't understand where you're going with this.
Hear me-
Because
no, let me
okay.
finish. You do all of this shit.
Yeah.
You do all this studying. And you get all this knowledge, right? Just for your fucking knowledge to be invalidated by some dude with a YouTube account and shitty videos.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I get it.
And it's weird because all the people that used to put glue on their fucking hands and peel it off after 10 minutes in science class all of a sudden know how a vaccine works, apparently. or how science works,
Yeah, I gotta get that one.
right?
Crazy.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it like
Makes
that.
sense.
But
Just have sense, you know.
but again, I'm not on here. I'm not on here to like insult anyone's beliefs, and I'm just saying that, like, again, you can't have it both ways. We can't be telling our kids, you know, go to school, get an education, blah blah blah, and then when when science tells you some shit that you don't want to hear, it's they're lying to you or whatever. You know.
Sorry, man.
No worries. What happened? You know, like,
Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
restart some of the stuff.
you know, and it's like, and sometimes it's just like, I know, like, when people don't know what they're talking about, like, sometimes I just like to fuck with them too.
Yeah.
Cause
Mess
like,
with the head.
cause I'll go to them and be like, yo, you ever heard of that like chemical called like dihydrogen monoxide? And they'd be like, what's that?
Are you serious?
And I start telling them, I'm like, yeah, you know, you use it to make nuclear weapons.
Don't listen to him. He's talking
No,
shit.
I'm serious. I'm not lying.
Yeah, he's lying
This is-
right now.
I'm not lying. This is a real.
How do
chemical-
you know this stuff, nigga?
Listen to
You're
me.
gonna
Let me
get-
finish, man. Yo, you use it to make styrofoam. You use it to make nuclear weapons. It's a flame retardant.
Speak here for yourself. What you say on
I
this.
know before they come
Yo,
after you, before Trudeau comes after you.
Yo, it
Why
makes
am I-
metal rust.
Yes.
It makes metal rust. When metal touches it, it rusts.
Mm.
And you know, and if you don't have it within, and your body's addicted to it, and you need it in your body. If you go 3 days without it, you'll die.
How do you even come up with this shit?
But
Like,
but you never guessed what it was.
I don't know. What is
It's
it?
just another name for water.
Oh my god. This guy's a dweeb, you know. This is a Juice podcast.
This is a I'm sorry. I'll stop talking.
Eat your food.
No, but I just tell people that because like people will post shit and just be like, I'm at a hard part in my life because like right now it's like, do I like lose friends and tell them what they post is dumb and wrong, or do I just keep my mouth closed?
Keep your mouth closed.
So I just keep my
Just
mouth
let them
closed.
be. That's what Facebook is all about.
And that's what Facebook's all about.
Well, that's why I said. Well, that's why I said people get mad because, like, again, I mean, not to we brought this up like 3 million times, but I said, I've spoken my mind about some people that like shit that say on Facebook and they get fucking upset. So it's almost like, yeah, I just like, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, it's like,
Just
okay,
gotta be-
like and you know what?
That's
To be
how I
honest,
look
you're
at
not really my friend then. Like, if I can't be like, again, this brings me back to my point that I said a couple of weeks ago. If I can't be, you know, if I can't talk to you and be like, you know, you're fucking up, or you should move better, or whatever, without you getting in your feelings, then we shouldn't be friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that example I gave to you.
Yeah.
I had a friend we're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
She posted on it because the meme says, because a lot of people post memes with that chemical name in it.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
And it said an ounce of this. You find an ounce of this. You find an ounce of this chemical more in these items than you do in an ounce of meth.
Yeah.
And it's like a bleach, fruit juice, and I think a fire extinguisher. And the person posted, she's like, that's why all I drink is water, because they put all this fucking shit to kill us. And I was like, I messaged her, I PM'd her because I didn't want to embarrass her.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I said, yo,
yeah.
take this shit down. Like,
You look stupid.
you look stupid. Take this down. No, I'll post what I want. You're just a shill for the government and blah, blah, blah. I was like, bitch, it's water, you dumb fuck. Die. Hydrogen monoxide. Fucking water, H2O, you dumb fuck. Like, I'm like, now you have to learn the hard way. Like, you know, but
Some people don't reach that far.
but I think that's why the COVID problem's so bad now, because now we live in an age where just information is just too easy to share. Just too easy.
Why? Because of social media?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
No, but social media is too easy. It's too easy to share information, and no one bothers to read.
No, this is
I know you posted some shit. You posted some shit, and I've read the article, and I'm like, why did this guy post it? Like,
Guilty.
that's a
Guilty.
fuck.
Guilty. Guilty.
No,
Listen,
I think
I
it was the COVID. It was something about COVID. It's like, that's why I'm not take the vaccine.
Oh, because
And then I read the article, and the medical examiner said, we have not done like our investigation yet. There's no way that we can determine that blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, profane, man.
Yeah, like I said, I share a lot of shit without doing fucking research, man. Like I don't research anything on I post, man. Like hold on, I have a million kids. I have a million kids. I have no time to fucking research anything.
Look. I used to believe in a lot of things, and one day, I promise you, my dad destroyed like every single belief I had, bro. The man sat me down there. I used to believe in some shit. Man said, I think I was talking to him about the aliens building the pyramids or some shit. And the man said, yo.
Only Tristan,
The man said, think about this with sense. You think an advanced civilization would just come all this way just to pretty much put graffiti in some farmer man's fucking farm and knock over a cow and just go back home?
Shame.
Man said, make it make sense. Yeah, man.
Anyway, this is the Juice Podcast. This is what we talk about. This is what we talk about on the phone. This is what we talk about anything and anything. So you know, like we're just kind of just babbling. You know, it is what it is. It's just full of nonsense.
Yo,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Listen.
Full of nonsense. He's full of nonsense. This is why the black girls don't like him. You know,
Hey,
because
it's not my fault, yo, because they believe some weird shit. They're like, yo, they're trying to kill us. I'm like, why the fuck would the government try to kill its primary source of income, done? Why? Just think about that.
all the time, man. This guy's the biggest sleeve. Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah. So this. So, anyways, I'm gonna. Anyway, so I'm gonna ask the man them this. We're not gonna talk for too long. We're gonna talk for like 15 more, 20 more minutes, and just keep it moving. Is there anything? I don't know if you guys are in relationships or not. That's your guys' business. Is there anything that should be kept private?
I think
in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like in a serious relationship, is there
So-
anything? Is there anything that you should be kept private between you and a partner? Like your partner, you live with your partner.
you mean-
Yeah, like no, like.
I
So
think
this is what I'm like. Let me describe my example before, because you thought I was talking about something else.
Yeah.
So if you're with somebody for whatever, like 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, is there anything that should be private between you guys? That you guys should. Like, obviously, you guys share things. You guys share financials. You guys share food. You know what I mean? You guys share, like, how your day was in conversation and whatever else. And this, that, and the third. But is there anything that you feel like in a relationship you should keep to yourself?
Well, before you say that, it all depends. I go by, it all depends on, like, how long you've been with that person. Why? First of all, why? Is that if you're just starting the relationship
Right.
over just 2 months
Right.
or 3 months,
Right.
you still might not open up to everything, because at the end of the day, who knows how long you're going to be with that person.
Okay.
So basically, all your business, everything comes out, all your personal stuff comes out, and then the next day, she's gone.
Yeah.
Or next day, he's gone.
And then
So-
she's talking your shit.
And then all your shit's already out there.
Yeah.
So basically, sometimes you have to think of how serious this relationship
But like,
is.
yeah, but okay, I'm talking
And-
about like a serious relationship. You guys are in a serious relationship. What is there anything that should be kept private? Like to me personally, I feel like, okay, anything discussed with me and my parents
Mhm.
I don't think that I should have to discuss with my partner.
Yeah, because
Like
if it has-
that should be private.
it's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
'cause-
things with my relationship with my parents.
Yeah.
If a conversation is said, I feel like that should be
Yeah,
private.
because if they come and ask
Right.
you, so what do your mom
You
say?
tell- yeah, like I don't think that
Or
should.
what do your dad say?
Yeah, I think that should
Basically,
be
If it's not meant, if they didn't say your name, basically it's meant
for you,
whatever.
right?
Yeah,
Even if they
talk
did
about
say your name, if they're like,
Or,
boy,
yeah,
yeah,
depends
whatever,
on
whatever.
the shit,
Like I
whatever.
feel like that should be private. And I feel
family.
like bank accounts should be private. I feel like I
Think
don't.
so?
You don't think so? I think bank accounts should be private. Like I feel like if I have a bank account, it's not. I feel like the amount in there and what I spend my money on. If it's not drugs, then I feel like that should be my own business.
I think that you should have a fucking
Well, then you have
Hold-
first you have one joined together.
one joint.
Then one on your own, like
your
you
dumb,
have your
your
separate,
foolish money
you-
account.
yeah, and then she has her.
But your
separate-
foolish money should be like
No,
stuff that you're personal.
no,
but
no,
your
no.
personal, like your personal. That's your personal.
No, but what I'm saying is that you should have your joint account, which
joint
pays
account
all your
because
bills
your
and
bills
whatever.
and stuff.
Yeah.
right?
Your bills are
That's what
together.
you think
If you're
of.
living with someone, your bills
Yeah.
are paying together.
Together, yeah.
And then you have your foolishness money.
Yeah, you have your own
But,
account
okay,
for that.
Yeah, but your foolish account. Should you have to justify anything you spend in that account to your partner?
Hell no.
No, it's just
No.
like,
Like
no,
how
it's just
just-
the main one.
Just the main
It's just
one.
the main
main
one.
one.
Yeah.
Because the main one has to deal with your financial, your house.
And what if you
your
don't have a joint
lights.
account?
Then sucks to be you.
Like, because
Well,
not
it all
everyone,
depends.
because like,
No, not
okay,
everyone
like,
has
yeah,
one.
because I don't have one, but
Yeah,
like,
it all
but like,
depends.
But then
me and her-
again, if you're having certain conversation with certain people again,
And
there's certain I think certain taboo topics that like you can't just be like, hey, like I'm gonna open up my own bank account and just whatever.
Yeah.
'Cause let's be real here. 9 times out of 10, that conversation probably ain't going.
you know.
Ain't going. You and I both.
But
know
like,
that
if she
ain't
were to
going.
like, you spent your money on like, oh, what do you spend your money on? Like if you're with a girl and you're whatever, you're like, yo, what do you spend your money on? Like, are you justified to answer that question?
I don't know.
Like, if you're paying,
But
if like
here's the
obviously,
thing.
obviously
But
you're
here's the
paying.
thing.
Obviously,
Nowadays-
there's bills and stuff,
But
so
nowadays-
you're covering the
but
bills.
again-
You're doing your part, but like, if
But
she
when
says,
it comes to
what do you-
finances, like sometimes women want to see what your finances
Finance
are.
going to.
Like I had a girl ask me what my credit score was, and I told her, I was like, and how much money you got
man.
saved in your bank account, and I was like, bitch, like I just know I've only known you for 2 months, like I just
Yeah,
don't
see,
think
that-
that's
yeah, that
I don't think that's
doesn't
an
need to-
appropriate.
But even
question.
if
But-
it's 3 years or 5
But I
years,
respected her for asking it because again, I could see the other side of that argument where it's, yo, if I want to be serious with this man, I want to make sure what kind
She
of
wants to make
financial
sure you're
footing he's on
financially,
yeah.
before I try to
Just
get
like a
serious
girl
with him.
too, right?
If I really like him, maybe I'll be like, yo, like
Let's get a house together.
Let's
or
help
whatever.
take
Yeah,
care of
yeah,
your
yeah,
debt
yeah,
first and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Even if we break up, I can know like, hey, I helped you out in this way.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But some people don't like it that way, like
Yeah.
But I think certain things like your health status,
should
lot-
be shared.
Should be shared.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Because you guys live together, you guys are
You guys
paying-
are living
you guys-
together,
If
like-
you guys
You mean
are
your
both-
health
if
status,
you guys are
like
both
if you're
paying-
sick or something, like if you're gonna die,
I
or
don't-
if you're like
yeah, like
have
every-
AIDS or something.
No,
Yeah,
well-
I think
Oh,
all
okay,
of that.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
the
yeah, I
insurance-
agree with
The
that.
insurance too, the house insurance
Should be what?
to be together, because just if
Yeah,
something happens,
and I
to
think
you
Yeah,
I
now,
think
okay,
you guys
okay.
should
And
talk
then-
about that stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah,
more
talk about it.
importantly,
Yeah.
like your health
especially
stuff.
the
Like
house,
again,
Yeah.
like you don't want to be with someone who has like I don't know, whatever.
because
Yeah.
if someone asks, I don't
And they
know,
don't tell
I don't
you.
know nothing.
Yeah.
You go
I
for
don't
a
know
checkup,
anything.
and all of a sudden
I
you
don't
have
know.
it, and they're just like, oh yeah, I never got around to it. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like I think
Yeah,
those
you-
are important things because I think once you hear those conversations, you need to have those tough conversations in the beginning because you need to know, am I gonna continue with this person?
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
You know?
No, that makes sense. So health status is definitely something that.
'Cause
we
you don't
should-
wanna
No,
go
I
buy-
agree with that too. I
'Cause
agree with
even,
that.
even for a thing too, like life insurance.
Yeah.
Life insurance number one, especially if you're living with someone.
Yeah.
Like just saying that's knocking on wood, something happened.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we know your family, you know mom and dad, know whatever, but at the end of the day, you're living together.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
or she needs to know the process of, okay, do you have a life insurance? If you do, is it together?
Yeah.
Is it just for you alone? Whatever.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you need to
That
know that
reminds me.
because that
I
shit
gotta
will
take
end
some
up.
people off my life insurance.
You have
If
people
we-
on your life. This nigga man is
Yeah,
so
people on
weird,
your
man. You have
life
people on your
What
life
do you mean?
insurance.
I got
man?
people on my life insurance.
I mean, your family.
Like your family?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
No, my sister's got 95%, and then I got the other 5% spread against my confidants. Like
Your
Leonard,
confidant?
huh?
Leonard got 1%,
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that's
But-
still family.
but he's getting kicked off.
That's still
I'm
family.
replacing
I mean,
him with Tash Perez.
Oh, Ross.
I know Tash could handle the money properly.
Wow. Extreme, you hear that?
Yeah, you're getting replayed for
y'all
Tash, man.
You hear that, Extreme? The man
guys can
expose
fight.
you.
Wow.
Yeah, yo, the man expose
Wow.
you. Extreme. Y'all deal with this case.
No, that I didn't even think of that. Health should be definitely shared.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you never
definitely.
know. And like you never know. Especially when you guys are living together. Because since it's all about common law.
I saw that. You know those Snapchat shows that they have on Snapchat.
Mhm.
Yeah, they had one where the girl contracted some shit,
Mm.
and she said she was with her husband for like 15 years.
And when she wasn't.
The man had it, and the man was just hiding it.
He was hiding or he didn't know?
He was hiding it.
Oh, so she got it from him.
She got it from him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely health status is definitely important to
Yeah,
to share and
that
stuff
shit.
like this. Yeah, I think phones is one of the things that should be kept private.
What? Cell
Yes.
phones?
Cell phones.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is that?
Listen, it's not because of anything like you're hiding. It's just because remember, you gotta remember.
I'm the dumbass that says dumb shit.
I know, and you just
But,
gotta ask
ladies,
why.
would
This guy
never
asked
lie to you.
why. This guy asked
You hear
why.
that,
Let
ladies?
us know. Let me
The man
listen to
said
the
that
camera
you
right
never
now.
lied to
Listen,
you.
I would never lie to
gotta
you
remember-
guys.
Wow.
You guys can go through my phone.
Listen, it's not about
Go
going
listen
through
to this matter.
Listen, it's not about going through your phone. I feel like your phone is like. Listen, I feel
Shady as fuck.
this guy's an idiot. I feel like your phone's your diary. I feel like
Yes.
everything that's personal, even if you're not doing shit, I feel like everything that's personal to you, anything is in this.
Yeah.
There's pictures that you take that you wouldn't show your girl, like just for yourself, right? Like,
Yeah.
or pictures that you have on that you save for the internet that's
Yeah.
just for you,
Yeah.
or someone sent you something, even if it's not something bad or it's nothing that you want to share with her. You know what I'm saying?
No, sure.
So I just feel like if this like it is so in saying that it's kind of like a diary.
Nah,
Like
that-
your phone is your diary because every day it gives you what the fuck you do, what you post. It has everything. Your banking, everything is in your phone. So if it's a diary, you don't share your diary with anybody. Your diary is something
It's personal.
it's personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm not trying to listen. I'm not saying that there's anything in the phone to be hidden. I'm just saying that regardless if it is or not, I just feel like that's personal. That should be kept private.
No, I'm not saying that it shouldn't be. I'm just.
You're being an asshole. That's
Yeah,
exactly
just
you're
being
being. Yeah, you're
true.
being fucking a dick right now. Yo.
Of course, like.
You just love trouble.
Okay, hold up, ladies. What would you keep secret from your man?
Yeah, like what is, you know, like it doesn't have to be like one thing. It could be like, you know, I don't share conversations that you have with your parents. Like I don't share my, like there's some conversations I'll tell my other, and there's some conversations I just won't just because it doesn't concern her. You know what I mean? Something that is between me and my parents, even my brothers or like family.
Yeah,
I have,
family-wise,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Family wise,
friendships,
yeah. Like I could talk to my family and I don't have to tell anybody. I just say,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
keep it moving. You know?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, yo? I don't understand why this
No,
guy's
'cause that
laughing.
part's true. It's-
Yeah,
it's
you
true
don't.
on that.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to. because
Yeah,
at the end of the day-
and again, I feel like my bank account is private. Like whatever I fucking, if I decide to, you know, get some strippers, I feel like that I should be justified in taking out fucking $400 to do it, and not have to justify it to anybody. That to be honest with you, this guy's looking at me.
Yo, I'm just
You know,
I'm-
Mercy.
look. I'm on a good streak
okay.
right now.
I this guy's looking at me.
I'm
Man,
in
if
no
I
one's-
wanted to take out $400 or $500,
I'm
'cause,
in
like,
no one's bad.
strippers
books
are
right
expensive
now.
nowadays, so $400 or $500.
See,
gonna be a
man,
good
buy
time.
strippers.
Lord of
We
mercy.
live in the digital age. You could just go on Pornhub.
Oh Lord.
Would you ever date one?
A stripper?
Yeah.
I've associated with one or two in my lifetime,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't date them.
Would you make them stop stripping?
No,
You make them continue stripping. Would you take that relationship seriously?
I didn't date them. I just-
But like,
no,
could you?
but-
I'm
but-
saying, could
but
you?
would you date
Would you
them?
date a stripper or a porn star? Like they're basically
Look,
one and the same thing.
Here's the thing. I don't.
wouldn't?
I don't shame sex work. But I will say this. Anyone who gets into that or anyone who thinks about getting into that, especially nowadays that you're hearing all these stories about people making like 20 G's a month or whatever
Yeah.
on OnlyFans, they're not seeing the consequences of this shit 10, 15 years down the road. Like
What are the consequences of a girl stripping? 15
I'm
years.
talking
down the
about
road?
if you open up an OnlyFans, that shit is on there forever.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Nothing-
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
on the
yeah,
internet
yeah.
ever gets
It's good-
scrubbed
yeah,
out,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, right,
so,
right.
So you have to know that, like, yo, like, what if I want to have a family one day? If you meet a man and a man doesn't judge you for
yeah,
what
yeah,
you do,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But then you have to understand that maybe one day you might want to have kids.
Right.
And when you have kids, you know, your kids are going to be stigmatized because, you know, who knows? Maybe, you know, what if that girl's kid wants to sleep over at your house with your daughters or whatever,
Yeah.
and whoever's like, fuck no, I bring that loose woman's kids up in my house. No, but you laugh. You laugh, but that's something that actually does happen.
Yeah.
Or you know, or you know, school fundraiser, and you're trying to she's trying to donate money to the school, her kid's school fundraiser. We're not taking that money because we have ethical whatever.
Yeah, because we know where it came from.
Where it came from.
Yeah.
And you gotta deal with this shit because of shit that you did online like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So I think this generation right now, yes, you know, do what you gotta do. Like, it's a digital age. If you want to make all that money,
right,
on OnlyFans,
yeah,
that's, you know, your life, your choices.
business,
yeah.
But I think a lot of people aren't understanding that
The
20
consequence
years down the road,
yeah,
there are consequences to this shit that you're doing now.
yeah.
The money
So
might
you
be
couldn't
nice.
date anybody that was on OnlyFans.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
But like, that's what I'm asking.
But I don't know. I'm conflicted because like I don't want my uncle beating his fucking meat. sorry. Pause.
Wow. A lot of mercy. Yeah. Wow.
That's
That's
lit.
Yo, this is the Juice Podcast, and
No. But I don't want like a family member doing that shit. In the private zone, holding my girl's photos or videos.
Yeah.
Like, hell no. That's weird.
Yeah.
Y'all laugh, but it happens.
Listen, to be honest, I don't know. I'm conflicted too. I don't know. This is
in college.
This is a sensitive topic.
In college, we watched a video about like people who did that kind of line of work.
Yeah.
And the one girl, I never forget this. The girl was like, yeah, some of my family members have watched my shit and said like they really like it and they're supportive. I was like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
Because the only way if they really need the funds for money wise.
Yeah.
Or they're all part of it. Nowadays,
But don't hate them though. But here's the thing though.
apart.
They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Some
That's a
family are
weird
apart.
thing. It's just weird because a lot of them have like their bachelors in like science.
But that's what I'm trying to
and,
say.
like,
Some
all
of them
this
are trying to
shit.
achieve other shit. So then,
No,
like,
but they graduate with honors.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Some of them porn stars are like actual like
Have-
they went to uni and graduated
and they're
with
doctors
their
and
master's,
nurses
PhD
and shit. Yeah, I know.
So
So
they
again,
make
that
it
brings
aside
that,
money.
but that brings me to my point. Could
make
you
it
date a
aside.
stripper or a porn star? Because
I don't think I could
No, I
because
couldn't.
again, I don't know.
because you're dealing with a lot. First of all, if you're a jealous type of person, you're dealing with that.
yeah,
Second of all, if I'm not trying to be,
no, talk
point
about
the
it. Yeah,
fingers,
yeah.
but you're dealing with disease. You're
Yeah.
dealing with a
Stuff you
lot.
can get,
You're dealing with a lot of
Basically,
shit.
Yeah.
What
And
short
then-
man is saying is that he doesn't want to kiss the woman which comes afterwards.
Yeah, basically.
At the end of the day, you don't
Right?
know what they come
Another
from work. You
man's-
know what they're giving you.
Yeah.
You know what they've been doing over there. They go over and above to make that money.
Yeah.
Who knows? And then they bring it home.
But on average, though, a lot of those girls are only popping for 4 or 5 years. I mean,
Yeah, but
if you could deal with it for that long,
like still, you don't know, right?
Listen,
At
if
the
I
end,
met a-
only if you really,
If I met a
if you're okay with it,
if I
then
decided
that's
to
good
date
for
a
you.
stripper, if I decided to date a stripper, I don't think I'd make her stop stripping though. Like
But
I
dated
wouldn't
someone,
I wouldn't take her out
but I
of the
dated someone.
But the only thing is just you have to remember that you won't stop, but you're taking her in public. You have to remember what you're dealing with.
yeah.
Because
Because
you
there's a
don't
lot of
have-
niggas
you don't
that
have Tom, Dick,
but
and
a
Harry.
lot of
But
but
then
Tom,
that
Dick,
time
and
you don't
Harry,
want to deal with the
they put-
shame, so then you can't be with her then.
Yeah,
So
but
you
yeah,
gotta
but I'm
be
You
just
can't
saying,
be with her
You get-
then.
yeah, but I'm
What?
just saying. But sometimes Tom, Dick, and Harry pretend like they don't know who fucking she is. Cause Tom, Dick, and Harry is with fucking Lacey.
Well, it all depends. And
Lanny
depends on how
and
far.
Lucy.
Because remember, it's always an after part two, right? The extra money.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
I was dating someone and people used to pay her for photos.
Really?
I didn't give a fuck.
You didn't
that's-
care?
There's
Well-
money in my pocket. I ain't
Well,
give a shit.
if it's photos, that's different than physically.
Yeah.
You know, because
yeah.
physically it's
So you
going
could,
towards
so you could date a girl if her photo, if she like, like okay, that's OnlyFans because OnlyFans is like
Only
clean,
photos,
right?
yeah.
You don't have to interact. I mean, you can if you want to, but OnlyFans is mainly for girls that just go out there and show off their fucking coochie and then whatever, right? Could you date somebody on OnlyFans then?
Not, but here's the thing: a lot of these girls,
only-
Okay, I think the problem is a lot of people that do this shit, they do end up. I think they try to do certain jobs that are in the public eye, and that's why they run into problems. Like, don't be be smart about this shit. don't go and try to be a teacher at a high school or whatever, because that bad optics.
Yeah.
You know? Don't try to volunteer at Sunday school when you're doing this shit. Like, come on, like practice common fucking sense. Like,
This guy said Sunday school.
Sunday school, wow.
Wow.
I think there was one on Shade 45, fucking Rude Jude or whatever, and she used to be a Sunday school teacher. She got the job, did Sunday school teaching for 2 weeks, and then after quit, and then started doing
whatever.
porn.
Stripping? Porn? Wow.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm just thinking that if it's your girl, what she has down there is basically for you.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
That sounds like
But like if
ownership.
you like
Because
You can't talk like that in 2021.
like ownership?
That sounds
yeah,
like
because
ownership.
yeah,
yeah,
you
I know.
ownership,
Because,
yeah,
yo, I'm old school head, so sorry.
don't
You
know.
know,
yeah, you,
I'm
yeah,
old school head.
okay,
No,
okay,
me know what
no,
I'm
don't
saying.
do it. Yeah,
But
yeah,
at the end of the day,
Don't
that's how I
excuse
look
this
at it.
misogynist.
No, but that's how I look at it. If it's for me, it's for me. If it's to be shared, then there's problems.
Yeah.
Why? Because so she shouldn't be with me then. If
right,
it's gonna be shared.
right.
That's how I look at it. Why is everyone has to see her coochie? Why?
Because they're paying her good money for it.
And then still doesn't matter. You know. So
No, but
There's
but
everyone
here's the
has
thing
their
though. But here's the
own
thing.
opinion.
But here's the thing though. Like the thing is with this shit is that now you're looking at it where this is a different revenue stream. Like
The
do you
lifestyle now.
like I still remember when it used to make those noises like the robots were on fire when you used to connect to AOL and shit.
This guy serious?
And
Is
then
this
when
guy
you
serious? Or did you?
No, hear me out.
AOL.
And then you would try to like look at, let's say, like a naked picture or whatever, and it take like 20 years to
The load, yeah,
dial-up.
yeah.
So like now that you're looking at it where anyone with a fucking decent webcam could just you know,
Yeah, like porn is a lot different now, man.
Well, yeah.
Like fuck, man.
Yeah.
Porn is so much, it's so much different
It
shit,
used to
man.
be through webcam,
You
it used
thi-
to be through all
It's
that
not even
stuff.
that. Like porn used to be fucking yeah. I have to like because I used to have dial up back in the day, right?
Pay-per-view.
And you have to pay for everything,
pay-per-view.
and you got to like it was like a search and find, you know, or you got to stay up till like 2:00 in the morning just to
Yep.
get
Oh.
the BET late
Yeah,
night
yeah.
show.
And pay-per-view.
Or the whatever, or the
Like
paper,
black and white, the
yeah, your
pay-per-view
pay per
and all
view and
that
all this.
shit.
So you have to stay up late to
yeah,
catch them.
Hey, anyone remember when fucking fuck, what was it? City TV used to show porn.
Yeah, all and
Yeah,
it wasn't even
after,
it wasn't
after 2 o'clock.
After
it wasn't
2
even
o'clock.
it wasn't even it wasn't even
softcore.
it was soft
It
corn.
wasn't-
That's what I'm
it
trying to
was
say. It was
soft,
soft
yeah, it
corn.
wasn't
You just saw titties.
Yeah.
You never saw
you-
nothing
nothing
else.
else. You know what I mean?
Saw
And then
those
the
things.
stupid fucking music comes on. I fucking hate that stupid fucking porn groove. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, all that stupid shit. Like the porn nowadays don't have that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really corny if it does. I turn the shit off. I'm like, yo, I want to hear some
How
noise.
will
I don't
I
hear
ever
none of
pay for this pizza? I can show you how to pay for this pizza.
Yeah,
I
it's like,
This to have them fucking like weird old fucking names for them movies like fucking dark meat on white
Yeah.
sheen shit.
Yeah. They have, but okay, but some of
Honking
them,
their
okay,
horn.
but yeah, I was going to say some of them
Yeah,
still
some
have
still
it.
have
Some of them
that
still
shit.
have that shit.
Yeah.
Some of them still have that fucking that nausea, yeah, or whatever.
Something.
Yeah, dark, whatever,
Freaking
Night Rider or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still have some of
still
those
have that
some of
shit.
that shit, man. Yeah, man,
have
porn's
that.
a lot fucking different, man. Yeah, man. Fuck, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna end off the Juice podcast right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're here every week. I mean, some of us are here every week. Juice has been coming a lot. I'm proud of this guy. You know.
Good
Yo,
job.
actually, you know what? I got a question for the ladies. Actually, if you have me on Instagram, yeah, I need you to like DM me the most craziest thing you've ever done when a man pissed you off, like the most pettiest thing you've ever done.
Oh man.
So just inbox me
the pettiest
the
thing.
Kid Vision, please. Like it's really important. Like
Kid Vision.
That's it. That's his thing.
DAKIDVISION.
I'm trying to
I
think.
just-
You know, I'm trying to think of the pettiest thing that I know that a woman has done.
I just want to know the pettiest thing. But you know what? Before we go, I'll tell you the pettiest thing I've ever done. So there was this really hot girl, yeah, at Walmart, and she was stealing shit.
Oh shit.
She was
This guy
stealing shit.
knows the weirdest people.
And
Like,
she was
where
stealing
does this
shit.
guy find these
So
people
I went
from?
up to her and I was like, "Yo, I think you're cute, whatever." Blah blah
What
blah.
the
This, that, and the third. Hold up,
Yeah,
man.
Millicent.
Hold up. I don't care if whatever you guys think of me after this story, but it's pretty funny. So I was like, "Yo, think you're cute, whatever." We had a little conversation. This bitch called me ugly, right? So I was like, all right, cool. Like, all the best. Whatever. Took my bags and proceeded to leave. Security guard's walking over there. I was like, yo, that bitch over there stole some shit.
Oh, you out there?
Yo, my pettiness knows no bounds.
Because she thought you ugly.
Yo, she didn't call me ugly. I would have allowed it.
Wow, this guy snitched on the girl.
Because she called him ugly.
Wow.
Bit on the girl.
What's the pettiest thing I know that somebody did? I know someone that taken somebody's keys. That's pretty. And they were driving like a Porsche or like a BMW or something stupid.
I know a chick that brushed her fucking.
Like that's the I don't know like
cleaned her toilet with her cheating man's
toothbrush. Yeah, I know bitches that do that.
I say, yo, you're
like I know bitches that fucking like bashed out car windows and whatever. But that's not petty. That's just being fucking crazy.
Yeah, crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, the PJs are on here. Yeah, that's fucking
crazy.
That's
when you go that far.
Yeah, like I know people that busting cars, flying fucking tired, but that
big Heineken bottle and
yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yo,
I know. Yo, yeah. This guy.
The manga shit I went through.
Oh man, yo, we're not gonna call it no names, but that was serious. Yeah, someone got a bottle. That's probably the pettiest thing. That's probably the pettiest thing. Yo, yeah, nigga got a bottle to the head.
I remember one time I was working with this guy, and he always used to come with this chick, and they like kissed or whatever before he left. So I thought it was this girl. So one night I went out for wings. You know Sidelines?
Yeah.
I went to Sidelines. So the girl sang karaoke, whatever. And then the next day I worked with him. And I was like, yo, your wife can sing, bro. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, I saw your wife at Sidelines last night. They were doing karaoke and shit. She can really sing and stuff. He's like, what? My wife was home with me. And I was like, yo, dog, that girl that you always come to work with, and you always kiss up all the time. Yeah. I was like, isn't that your wife? He's like, no, that's my friend. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's
just
how the
man idiot,
and then after that, the man, when she used to drop him off at work, he used to go in the next aisle over there, kiss up, and then the man come to work because he's like, yo, Tristan knows. And then one day, this little fat, pudgy woman comes in. Yo, you're Tristan. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah, and who's asking, bitch? And she's like, yo, I'm blah, blah, blah's wife. Where's that bitch? She's somewhere here. I know she's here.
Oh, wow.
He left his wallet at the whore's house. I was like, yo, they pay me minimum wage.
They
pay me minimum wage.
Wow.
And I am paid, and I do not work enough hours to
deal with
your personal struggle.
Wow.
Although I believe in the sanctity of marriage, I'm just stepping away. So if you decide to take that ball and box a man because he's in aisle 8,
wow,
maybe 7,
if he's in aisle 8, then
just make sure me see.
Don't kill me. Tristan's an idiot.
Bait.
Tristan's an idiot.
Bait on the
man. All right.
Bait on the man.
I'm gonna end it on that note.
Now you guys know, eh?
I'm gonna end it on that note. Oh fuck, NBA. Who watched the NBA Finals?
I didn't watch any of that shit because I'm tired of watching Giannis and his holier than
Listen. Anybody? Listen. I was rooting for the fucking Suns. I wanted CP3 to get his ring. I wanted that guy. That guy had been through hell and back, I should say, and he couldn't get the job done. I couldn't even watch. Usually, I get up and watch my sports reviews. I couldn't even watch this more because I knew they were gonna talk all about Giannis. But Giannis played good. He did his shit, man. The guy got like 50 points. And the real finals with the Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets. That was the real finals. So, I mean, they went Game 7. It was, literally like this guy shot like a 3-pointer that was counted as a 2. It was like a toe away. So, that was, to me, was the finals. And, like this one was kind of like I just wanted CP3 to win, and it just didn't work out like that. So, I'm sad that it went out like that, but I'm happy for Giannis. He deserves it. He worked hard. Congratulations to the fucking Bucks. Fuck you guys. Raptors are gonna take you guys next year. It's okay. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. So, anyways, off on that note, this is the Juice Podcast. We have Short Boss and fucking Tristan. Next week we will be here. Saturday, check us out. We will be at Turkey Point. If you guys don't know, Self Made Saturdays is now at Turkey Point. It is a fucking club. It's not just a patio. A lot of people think, it's outdoor. It's a patio and, like whatever. No, it's a fucking nightclub. It's actually a nightclub. We have booths. We have bottles. We have furniture.
Yeah, man. Come on.
It's not just a beach house, as people think it is. It's an actual nightclub with lights and everything. It just hasn't been open because of COVID. So it's an actual nightclub. Self-Made Saturdays will be up there until I think it shuts down in September because it's a seasonal place, and there is a second location coming. So look out for that. Yeah. But right now, we're gonna be out there. The patio will be open, but there will be an inside. So come out early, people. I think the capacity is like 125 or some shit like that. So come out early. Doors open at 9:00.
So wait, hold up. That's how many people can come in, or 25% of 120.
No, it holds 600. It holds 600 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would totally suck if.
No.
So make sure. So don't pull that shit where you guys come in at 1:00, because it would totally suck if you drove all that way and you couldn't get in.
You couldn't get in, yeah. And it gets packed really quick, from what I heard. Like from previous years, if anybody's ever been to Turkey Point Hotel, like it gets packed. And now that they're limiting the space, it's gonna even get packed even quicker. So come out early. Have a drink with your boys.
It's supposed to be hot this weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot this weekend. So I'm gonna be there all day. So come out early. Come out from don't take your time and come out. It's gonna get packed.
Yo,
I
you can't
guarantee
expect
it.
people to come all day to the beach with their skin.
No, but I know.
No,
I know. I'm telling people I'm gonna be there from early. You know what I mean? So like if they come at 9:00, it's not like no DJ's gonna be there. Like I'm gonna be there from early. You know.
If you don't want, ladies, if you don't want me to run my dumbass game on y'all, stay home.
Are you coming? You're coming?
Of course.
Of course, he's gonna find.
Not gonna be like, yo, you're so beautiful. You want a drink?
And we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna watch this nigga's game on Saturday. See how he picks out the bitches. see what happens. You know,
and we're gonna put it online.
Yeah, I'll be like, this nigga does not know.
Live. You know what? You know what?
I'll go talk
to one of y'all, and then we can do it, whatever. And then whoever it is, I'll call you on Wednesday, and then you can talk about the whole experience.
The whole experience.
This guy what you were thinking, like how you wanted to tell me shut the fuck up. Like
they probably will tell you shut the fuck up.
No, they would never. Would never. I'm too kind. Yo, running game in Brantford is way easier than fucking Kitchener.
Anywhere.
Dude, you just gotta have basic manners.
Yeah, all you gotta have is a car.
All you gotta have is manners. I was like, how's your day, ma'am?
Yeah, no.
Would you like my number?
The game is so much easier out here, man. It's so much easier down here than the city. Because girls in the city are just too stush, man. Like, they just think that they're too stush. And then, like, out here, it's just like, all you gotta do, to be honest, from out here, all you gotta do is tell them that you're from out of town. Like, that's literally it. I'm from Brampton, or I'm from Toronto, or whatever. They're like, oh. Whatever. They're acting like it's fucking the States, Remember back in the day when mans used to go to Carabana and they used to be from the States?
Yep.
Yeah, and they used to get everything. And
everything.
Yeah, they get everything, and then they get robbed at the end of the night.
In the hotel.
In the hotel. Man, you used to see them New York cats come there with all them chains and shit. Yep, and then after, God.
Teeth,
oh, yeah. They used to get robbed enough. Yeah.
Get robbed.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, so we're out. Again, this is Juice Podcast. Tune in next week. Short Boss,
Saturday,
Tristan.
Man.
Saturday, we will be out there Saturday. Check us out, Self-Made Saturdays. We are out at TP Hotel, so come out and hope to see you guys then. All right, so we're off this. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. Don't say anything stupid. Still recording.
as this man says it.
He just reminding you.
You're a funny man.
Just say.